कृष्णवर्णं तिषा कृष्णं साङ्गोपाङ्गास्त्रपार्षदम् यज्ञैः सङ्कीर्तनप्रायैर्यजन्ति हि सुमेधसः अन्तः कृष्णं बहिर्गौरं दर्शिताङ्गादिवैभवम् कलौ सङ्कीर्तनाद्यै स्मः कृष्णचैतन्यमाश्रिताः जयतां मथुरा भूमौ श्रीलरूपसनातनौ यौ विलेखयतस्तत्त्वं ज्ञापकौ पुस्तिकामिमाम् कोऽपि तद्बान्धवो भट्टो दक्षिणद्विजवंशजः विविच्छ वेलिकग्रन्थं लिखिताद् वृद्धवैष्णवैः तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितम् पर्यालोच्याथ पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः यः श्रीकृष्णपादाम्भोजा भजनैकाभिलाषवान् तेनैव दृश्यतामेतत् अन्यस्मै शपथोऽर्पितः श्रीमद्भागवतं श्रीमन्मन्त्रदेशिकमीश्वरम् श्रीमद्भागवतार्थानां सन्दर्भं कर्तुमाश्रये अथ नत्वा मन्त्रगुरून् गुरून् भागवतार्थदान् सन्दर्भं वश्मि लेखितुम् यस्य ब्रह्मेति संज्ञां क्वचिदपि निगमे याति चिन्मात्रसत्ता व्यंसो यस्यां किसकैस्वैर्विभवति वशयन्येव मायां पुमांश्च एकं यस्यैव रूपं विलसति परमव्योम्नि नारायणाख्यं स श्रीकृष्णो विधत्तां स्वयमिह भगवान् प्रेम तत्पादभाजाम् अथ नमस्कुर्वन् एव तथा भूतस्य श्रीमद्भागवतस्य तात्पर्यं तद्वक्तुः हृदयनिष्ठापर्यालोचनया संक्षेपतः तावत् निर्धारयति। So that much is decided or is determined. Who? What? Okay. While paying obeisances to Sukadeva Goswami, Sota Goswami determines the purport of that Srimad Bhagavatam in brief by deliberating on the state of the heart of its speaker, Sukadeva. Till now, we understood Srimad Bhagavatam is the emperor Pramana or the emperor scripture. So now after that, after establishing Srimad Bhagavatam, we want to know what is the prameya discussed by the Srimad Bhagavatam. Every pramana produces the prama, valid knowledge about prameya. Prameya is the object to be known by prama. It is prameya is object for the prama, and also prameya is object for the pramana. So now we establish Srimad Bhagavatam as the pramana. So then after that, what is there in that Srimad Bhagavatam? It is telling about whom? That we need to know. So that we can also elaborately explain. Our interest is what? Our interest is describing about Anubandha Chatushtaya. That is, first one is a Vishaya. Who is a Vishaya? Krishna. So whether that is discussed in the Srimad Bhagavatam or not, whether that is the prameya of the Srimad Bhagavatam or not, that you should know. Otherwise, what is the use? Your purpose will not be solved or not. Your purpose will not be solved. Of course, you want to do something. That means you want to write a book. So for defining these are based upon the Anubandha Chatushtaya, where Krishna is the Vishaya. And we saw Srimad Bhagavatam as the ultimate scripture, ultimate pramana, emperor pramana. So then what it is? What is the Vishaya of Srimad Bhagavatam? That we should know. How to know? To know that if you know the heart of the speaker of that Srimad Bhagavatam, so from that also we can understand what is the abhidheya of the Srimad Bhagavatam and what is the prayojana of the Srimad Bhagavatam and what is the Vishaya of the Srimad Bhagavatam and who is the Sambandhi with the Srimad Bhagavatam. End of the Srimad Bhagavatam is also book or not? It is also book, means it is also having Anubandha Chatushtaya or not? That Anubandha Chatushtaya is matching with our Anubandha Chatushtaya, then that is appropriate book to use for our purpose. Getting Shyamanand Prabhu? Not getting. Understood? Yes. I sent. Why are all no? Internal is Prabhu. You should not speak both. So this is Bhagavatam. So we established this as emperor scripture or pramana. Now, being a book, definitely it will be having the Vishaya, Sambandhi, Abhadheya, and Prayojana. Yes. Yes. Okay, and you want to write book. He also write, Jiva Goswami wants to write a book. He is also having the in his mind what he wants to write. That means for that book, he is having the Anubandha Chatushtaya. This is we know. This is Sri Krishna. Huh? Not able to see. So for this purpose, now in your hand, this book is there to establish these four. This is there. Now you have to find what is this of this book. Yes? How to do that? Book is there. Huh? This book is there. Then what is the Sambandha Abhidheya Prayojana? That you want to know. These four things only Prameya of Bhagavatam. Yes or no? Because it is describing a it is describing about these four. That's why these are the four are the Prameya. That you want to know. That what he is saying? Yeah. While paying obeisances to Sukadeva Goswami, Sota Goswami defines the purport of that Srimad Bhagavatam in brief by deliberating on the state of the heart of its speaker. Sleeping. His friend is sitting and sleeping with half eyes, trying to show that I am hearing. Yeah, I half sleep, I am saying, that's why. So this books, Sambandha Abhidheya Prayojan, you can know by the its speaker heart. By the speaker's heart. By deliberating on the speaker's heart, you will come to know what is the Sambandha Abhidheya Prayojana of this book. Because he is the speaker and he spoke that. And if you know about his heart, then from that you will understand what is the Sambandha Abhidheya Prayojana of that book also. So, who is the speaker? Sukadeva Goswami is the speaker. So now, Sudha Goswami was telling about the by deliberating on the state of the heart of the speaker, that is Sukadeva Goswami. So these four things we are going to see now. Atha namaskurvanneva. Tatha bhutasya Sri Bhagavatasya tatparyam. That means that's the conclusion or the final purport of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Tad vaktu hridayanishta paryalochanaya sankshepatāh tāvad nirdhārayati. So Sutta Goswami himself is defining the purport of Srimad Bhagavatam by deliberating on the heart, by deliberating this, the state of the heart of speaker, that is Sukadeva Goswami. What is saying? Swasukha nibruta chetas tadyudasta anya tadusta sorry, Swasuka Nibruta Chetastadyudastanya Bhavopyajita Ruchira Lila Krishta Sarastadiyam Vyatanuta Krupaya Yastattvadipam Puranam Tamakila Vrijinagnam Vyasasunam Natosmi. I offer my respectful obeisances. In this, what is the Kriya? Asmi, Aham Asmi, Kim Kurvanasmi, Natosmi. That means I offer my obeisances. To whom? Vyasa Sunam. To the son of Vyasadev. Who? I. Asmi is there. Asmi is the Kriya. So from this, what is the subject? We can understand. Aham. Aham means, so who is speaking this sloka? Sota Goswami is sleeping. So that's why Sota Goswami is saying that I pay my obeisances to Vyasadev. Sorry, Vyasadev's son. How he is. Ah. यह तत्वदीपम पुराणम कृपया व्यतनुता. So now you have to see the description of the Sukadeva Goswami, how he is saying about him. Who is Sukadeva Goswami then? So Sukadeva Goswami is saying that Sasuka Nivruta Chetaha Tad Vidasta Anya Bhavaha Api Ajita Ruchira Lila Krishta Saraha Tadiyam Vyatanuta Kripaya Yah Tattva Puranam. Who is Sukadeva Goswami? He is a Sukadeva Goswami who expanded or who spoke. Vyatanuta. Vyatanuta means expanded. Expanded what? Krupaya. Krupaya means mercifully. What is that? Tattvadipam Puranam. Okay. And how he is? Ajita Ruchira Leela Krishta Saraha. This is the Visheshana. And also Swasuka Nibruta Chetaha Tad Vyadhasta Anya Bhavaha Ajita Leela Krishta Saraha Tadiyam Vetanata Kripaya Yah Tattvadipam Puranam. So I offer my respectful obeisances to the son of Vyasdev, Sukadeva Goswami, whose heart was satisfied full with his own bliss and who rejected other feelings by that, but whose firmness was attracted by the pleasing pastimes of Krishna, and who mercifully spread the Bhagavatam, which illuminates the supreme goal and which destroys all feelings opposed or neutral to attraction for Krishna. This sloka is we are using to find the Abhidheya, Sambandha Abhidheya Prayojana of the Bhagavatam. How the sloka is? First, there are the two Visheshnas, huh? Three Visheshnas are there for the subject, not subject, for the Sukadeva Goswami. First of all, here for this sloka, subject is what? Aham. Aham is a subject. We did that. Sota goes. Sota. Aham natosmi. So natah asmi. Asmi is the kriya. Natah asmi. That means offer. This is a verb. Natah. It is also krudanta form. Indicates the aham only. Offers. The one who is offering. One who is offering. Offering to whom? Offering obeisances to whom? Offering obeisances. The one who is offering the obeisances. To whom? There is object is there. This is the object. And this object for this kriya, natahasmi. This object is nothing but the Sukadeva Goswami. That is this. This object is okay? Huh? Light off. आने दीजिए. Is okay? Is okay na? No problem. Leave it. This object is what? Sukadeva Goswami. What kind of Sukadeva Goswami he? That means what is the Visheshana is given for him? Swasukha Nibruta Chetaha. This is Swasukha Nibruta Chetaha. And what else? Tad Vyadhasta Anya Bhavaha. Tad Vyadhasta Anya Bhavaha. What else? One more. Ajita Ruchira Leela Krishna Sara. Ajita Ruchira Leela Krishna Saraha. This kind of Sota Goswami. These are all indicating Sota Goswami, sorry, Sukadeva Goswami. And what he did, he spread the Bhagavatam. That means spread the Bhagavatam means he spread the glories of the Bhagavatam. Vyatanuta. What he did? Vyatanuta. Vyatanuta. That means spread it. It is a kriya actually. Vyatanuta is a verb. What he spread? Puranam. This is the subject and this is the verb. And what is the object for this verb? Puranam. Everyone is able to see? Puranam. This is subject, this is object. Actually, here object is there. This is the main verb. And this is the main subject. But here object is there. That object is defined separately like this. He is that the object is nothing but Sukadeva Goswami, who is Swasukha Nibruta Chetaha, Tadvedasta Anya Bhavaha, either Lila Krishna, Kim Kurvan. So Kim Krutavan, so Puranam Vyatanuta. What kind of Puranam? Tattva Deepam. There is Visheshana for this Puranam. What is that? Tattva Deepam. This Puranam is Tattva Deepam. Okay. And also Akhila Vrujignam. What is this? This is one more Visheshana for this object Puranam. Akhila Vrujignam. Akhila Vrujignam. These are all the Visheshanas. Huh? Sin. Sutaha Nataha Asmi. Suta paying obeisances. To whom? To the Sukadeva Goswami. What kind of Sukadeva Goswami? Swasukha Nibruta Chetaha. Vyadhasta, tad vyadhasta anya bhavaha, aditya ruchira, leela krushta. These are all the visheshnas. That's is equal to. I'm giving. And that kind of Sukadeva Goswami, what he did? Vyatanuta. That means spread it. He spread it. What he spread it? Puranam. Puranam. Puranam is the object. What kind of Puranam? Tattva Deepam. Akela Vrijignam. These are the Visheshnas for this. With what? Krupaya. Very mercifully. Out of mercy he did this. He doesn't have any obligation of spreading the Srimad Bhagavatam. That will do, Prabhu. What is that? I didn't finish na explanation. So, Sri Gurum Namaskaroti. Sutaha Sri Gurum. That means Sukam Namaskaroti. What is that kind of? Swasukha Nivruta Cheha. Swasukha Nivruta Chetaha means what? Here, Sridhar Swami is giving the commentary. We should not give our own commentaries while explaining the Srimad Bhagavatam unless you are authorized commentators. So we should follow the commentaries of the Acharyas. So here, Swasuke Naiva Nibrutaha Purnam Chetaha Yasya Saha. What is the meaning of Swasuka Nibruta Chetaha? See in the English, you identify in the English translation. Whose heart was satisfied with his own bliss. Purnam. Okay? That means it is Bahuri Samasa. Swasukha. Swasukha means what kind of sukha this is? Swasukha means dwelling in Atmaram. Atmaram means he is dwelling in his own self. Self means you can take self and Brahman are having the no difference. In the case of the Brahmavadis, self and Brahman, they are not seeing any difference actually. So that's why Atmaram means he is dwelling in the Brahman. So that means by that he is deriving the pleasure actually, by dwelling in the Brahman. So by that his heart is filled, complete, Purnam. Swasukha Nivruta Chetaha means whose heart was filled with the pleasure of Brahmanandam. Okay. Then next, Tad Vyadhasta Anya Bhava. What is the English in this? Ramakrishna Prabhu. Or Ramakrishna, what is that? Ramchandra Prabhu. Tell me. Ramcharan. Ramchandra Ramcharan. Following or not?
Which one, Prabhu?
What is the English for the Tad Vyadhasta Anya Bhavaha? Tell me the English from the.
What is given up, Prabhu? Like.
From the translation, you have file I sent, na? You opened, you are able to open the file, what I sent?
Who rejected other feelings by that?
Very good. Who rejected other feelings by that? That means his heart is now filled with Brahmanandam. Because of that, he rejected everything. That's why while he was walking, so there are so many women, that means they are bathing in the pond. And he was seeing without seeing any difference. He is seeing all the objects and he is not grasping the Visheshanas of those objects. What is that? Nirbheda. What is the name there it is used there? Are? Nirvikalpakaha. So Maitreya was using the one word for this, Sukadeva Goswami. What is that word in the first canto, 4th chapter? Sloka number? Tell me. 4 or 5. So in that sloka he is saying, So the Maitreya is saying, Sukadeva Goswami is Nirvikalpakaha. Nirvikalpakaha means, so Sridhar Swami is saying, Nirbheda Gnanavan. Nirbheda Gnanavan. That means, Sukadeva Goswami, how he was not seeing the differences of the object. That means, like you have now the marker is there with you, and this is duster is there. We are finding the difference between these two objects because we are seeing the different qualities of these two objects. If you see these two objects without any quality, then will you find any difference between these two? No difference. And like this, every object, whatever is there in this whole world, and every object, you are not seeing the difference. That means the qualities of that object. That means qualities means this is having the cylindrical shape and having the black color cap and having the some nib, and like this. These are all the different qualities of this object, and you are not seeing all this. Then what you'll be seeing? Something, some object is there. Satta is there. Satta. Satta is there. Satta is there. Satta. Satta. Then if you don't see the visheshnas of all the objects, then what you'll be seeing? Everywhere you'll be seeing Satta only. That is nothing but Chinmatra Satta. That's everywhere you are seeing the Satta. So like this, Sat feature is there in all the objects. And that is only the seen. And no Bheda is seen. That's why he is known as Nirvikalpaka. So that means Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. So that means this kind of Nirbheda Gnanavan is nothing but the. So what he will see then? Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. Yes. And by being situated in that, he will not be entering into any dualities, pleasure, pain, win, loss, gain, lose, loss, nothing. No, he will not be entering into anything. Because of this, he will be getting that means he is completely out from all the kinds of that kind of miseries. And that is nothing but the Brahmanandam. Out from all the dualities is nothing but the Brahmanandam. If you go to the deep sleep, when your mind is entering into the Sushumna Nadi, that means when there is no connection between your senses and with the soul, then the soul is alone is staying. That is nothing but that bliss, whatever you are getting in that state, that is nothing but Brahmanandam. That means you will be thinking, so after waking up from the sleep, oh, I was so happy. I was happy. I was happy, you say. Why you are saying? Because so no connection is there with the body at that time. No connection with the soul is not connecting with the Nastula Sukshma Deha. It is simply aloof. And that means soul itself is a bliss. And also that bliss is enjoyer also. So being bliss and you are enjoying that bliss because you are the bhokta. So that's why you are also feeling the happiness. And that at that time you are not knowing because there is no, that means the connection with this body. So but when you wake up immediately, so immediately you are remembering that happiness, and then you are thinking that aham sukham avapsam, I got some happiness. So this is nothing but Brahmananda. So like this, swasukha nibruta chetaha. So he is aloof from all the dualities and completely situated in this kind of knowledge. There is no difference between these objects. By being like this, so one will get the bliss, that is a Brahmanandam. So by that bliss, what he did? He rejected everything. I don't want. And that's why he was not seeing the difference between the male and female also. Because he's not seeing any Visheshnas, then there is no difference between male and female. So that's why these girls, they were seeing the Sukadeva Goswami young boy, but still they didn't feel. They are seeing, he is seeing them. They didn't feel. So that is the point. That's why they didn't wear any clothes. Then, but that kind of Sukadeva Goswami, who is having that kind of pleasure, so what happened? Ajita Ruchira Leela Krushta Saraha. What is the English for this? Tell me from that English. Who is Rang my Prabhu? Tell.
Attracted by the
Huh.
pleasing fasting of Krishna,
Attracted.
uh, by the pleasing pastimes of Krishna.
Hmm. Whose firmness was attracted by pleasing pastimes of pastimes of Krishna. What is given in the Sanskrit? Tenai udastha anyasmin bhavaha bhavana yasya tatha bhutah api. So that means even so he is rejecting everything. Being situated in the Brahmanandam, Sukadeva Goswami was rejecting everything. But what happened? Api is there. That means of course he is like that. Api ajita ruchira leela krishta saraha. That means his firmness in taking the bliss from the Brahmananda, that firmness is now gone. Because of what? Because he was attracted to the pastimes of the Krishna. Saraha means that firmness. What firmness means? What kind of firmness means? What you should take here? Fixed in Brahman. Firmness means fixing in the Brahman. That is now attracted. That gone actually from the Brahman to that. Now he is changed his choice. That means here what is said. Ajitasya ruchirabihi leelabihi akrishtaha swaraha swasukagatam dhairyam yasya saha. Saraha means swasukagata dhairyam. That means swasukagatam dhairyam means who is having the some fixedness in relishing the Brahmanandam. That is gone now. That is attracted towards the, so that firmness, that determination, that determination in enjoying the Brahmanandam is attracted towards the pastimes of or the Krishna. Ruchira Leela. Leelas are two types. Ruchira Leelas and Sushti Leelas. Lord is having how many types of Leelas? Two types of Leelas. Yes? Nam Sankirtan Prabhu. Yeah. In broadly, how many categories? Two. Sushti Leelas. I said one time, long back in the Bhakti Vaibhav class. Ruchira Leela. Ruchira means sweet pastimes like playing, that means some pastimes in Golak Vrindavan and other Dham actually. And Srishti Leelas means this like being a Paramatma, so he is performing the Leelas. Those are all Srishti Leelas. Okay. Being Gunavataras, after getting Gunavataras also, he is creating, maintaining, and destroying. Those are another kind of Leelas. So by hearing these sweet pastimes, which are prominent in this Ruchira Leelas are more attractive actually. So these Leelas are attracted the attracted Sukadeva Goswami. Then what? So that kind of Sukadeva Goswami, what he did in his whole life only one thing. If he have done many things, then you can say there is no connection between this and that. But he did only one thing. What is that one thing he did? He spoke Srimad Bhagavatam. He is famous for that only. So this kind of nature Sukadeva Goswami is having. So out of this nature, what he did? He spread the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. Mercifully. Which illuminate goal. Tattva Deepam. What is this Srimad Bhagavatam? Paramartha Prakashakam. Paramartha Prakashakam. Tattva Deepam means Paramartha Prakashakam. That means Paramartha means supreme goal. Prakashakam means this Bhagavatam illuminates the supreme goal. So next, what is there in that? Vatunata means spread, Kropya mercifully. Tattva Deepam. What is the Tattva Deepam? This is this. Puranam. Next, Akhila Vrujignam. What is the meaning of? What is English for this? Destroy? What is there in that? You tell me from that. Which destroys all feelings opposed to neutral to attraction for opposed or neutral to, so which destroys all the feelings opposed or neutral to attraction for Krishna. Okay, next ityesha. So now from this you derive sambandha abhideya prayojana. So this kind of Sukadeva Goswami in whole life, one thing he did, what is that? He spread the glories of Bhagavata. So that means now there is a one-to-one avyabhichari connection between his state of the heart and his activity. Yes or no? Because one thing only he did, na? So there is avyabhichari relationship. So from this, what he did, he spreaded this Bhagavatam. Then what is the sambandha abhideya prayojana of this Bhagavatam? Tell me. You can derive or not? You understood, na? What is the state of the Sukadeva Goswami? How his heart now, how it was and now how it is, and with that heart what he did. So from this now you tell me. So now, okay, we'll go to further. Evam eva ditiye tad vakyam eva. In this way, you can see in the second chapter also. Tad vakyam eva. Prayena, second chapter, second canto. Prayena manayo rajan. What is that? In which sloka? Which reference? 217. Okay. Ityadi padyatrayam anusandheyam. Like this also you have some other place. Same parallel slokas are there. 217 and 8, 9. Yes? 3 slokas. Atra akhila vrujinam tadrisha bhavasya pratikulam udasinam cha gneyam. This is telling about what? Akhila vrujinam means akhila vrujinam. Akhila means total. Vrujinam means is a sin. That means tadrisha bhavasya pratikulam udasinam cha means English, which destroys, the feelings opposed or neutral to attraction for Krishna. So gnam means killing or the finishing. Next, tadevam iha sambandhi tattvam brahmanandadapi prakrushtaha ruchiralila vishtaha sriman ajitaha eva. So from this now you should understand that who is the sambandhi? Who is the sambandhi? So this kind of heart Sukadeva Goswami is having, and with that heart he spoke the Bhagavatam. Then what can be the Vishaya of that book? Tell me. Huh? Because he was attracted towards the Leelas of the Krishna. Means what? Definitely he will describe in that book what? Krishna only, na? Yeah, that's why that is a sambandh, that is a vacha. So that means sambandhi. Yes, that is the vishaya or the vacham. That is only the vacham, na? So that's why what kind of sambandha is having who is the sambandhi with that book? Krishna. Tadevam hi sambandhi tattvam brahmanandadapi prakrushtaha ruchiralila vishtaha sriman ajitaheva. Such a purnatvena mukhyataya Sri Krishna sangya eva iti Badarayana samadhau Vikti bhavishyati. So that Ajita Ruchara Leela, actually Krishna is not there. That is what is there? Sriman Ajitaha is there. Who is that Ajitaha? That Ajitaha is nothing but Krishna. We will be seeing in the Samadhi of Vyasdev. In the Samadhi of Vyasdev also we will be seeing. Okay? That, and also he is complete and he is Krishna. That we will be seeing in the Vyasdev Samadhi. Eva iti Sri Badarayana Samadhau Vyakti Bhavishyati. Then next, Tatha Prayojanakyah Purusharthascha Tadrusha Tadasakti Janakam Tat Prema Sukham Eva. So, what is the Prayojana? What is the Prayojana? See, in English, it is there already. And also, in this way, the supreme goal called Prayojana means the happiness of Prema, which produces attraction for Krishna. Yes. Prayojana ki Purusharthascha, what is that? Tadrusha Tad Asakti Janakam Tat Prema Sukham Eva. So this Prema is going to produce what? Is a Janaka, which is the going to produce this Asakti Janakam. The supreme goal called Prayojana means the happiness of Prema, which produces attraction over Krishna. Next, Tatah Abhidheyam api Tadrusha Tat Prayojanakam Tal Leela Shravanadi Lakshanam Tad Bhajanameva Ityayatam. Then what is Abhidheya? Therefore, Abhidheya is his worship characterized by hearing, etc., of his pastimes and which produce prema from for him.
He revealed in this verse that the Abhidheya is hearing. That we can see from the life of Shukdev Goswami, not from this verse. Is it right understanding?
What he is doing.
He
So
is,
out of the this book is what is the Tattva Deepam. Okay, this book is Tattva Deepam, and what he did, Sukadeva Goswami, what he did after having this Srimad Bhagavatam with him, he spoke to others. That means from this what you should understand. So here in the Srimad Bhagavatam, so is the, that means he is having attraction for the Krishna. He was previously Brahmanandi, and now he got the attraction for the Krishna. Then after that, he spoke this Srimad Bhagavatam to the others with mercy, out of mercy. Means what? What is the intention then? Why he did? Sukadeva Goswami, why he spoke this? That means by hearing this book, everyone also will get the benefit actually. That means some attraction. So that means here what he got the attraction towards the Krishna. So that means that is the goal. Yes. So that is the goal. And what for that purpose, what he was thinking in the heart, I should speak this Srimad Bhagavatam. Means, so hearing this Srimad Bhagavatam is the Abhidheya. He didn't implement anything. That means initially he was Brahmanandi, now he became the Krishna Premi. So then after that, becoming the Krishna, he got attraction towards the Krishna. Then after that, he spoke Srimad Bhagavatam. Means what we should understand? We should understand that hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, that means Sukadeva Goswami is thinking that in the heart, if anyone hear this Srimad Bhagavatam, they will also get attraction. And attraction is the goal. Asakti.
clear.
Atra Vyasasunam iti Brahmavaivartanusareణ Sri Krishna Varat Janmatah Eva Maya Tasya Asprushtatvam Suchitam. So He is pure. Because from Brahma Vairtha Purana, we are thinking that this Sukadeva Goswami, he came out from the womb of his mother with the promise. After giving the promise, that means after taking the promise from the Krishna only. Okay. थोड़ा क्लास डल चल रहा है क्या? नींद आ रहा है आप सबको? Everyone is feeling sleepy. Sleepy? You are only sleeping and you are saying no. Ah. Akila Virjanam, it is in the same sloka, na? 12. A Sambandhi. Krishna is the Sambandhi. So Sambandha is the relation between the book and the Vishaya. So then we hear the whom about he got attraction towards the Ajita, means Ajita definitely will be the Vishaya of that. Yes. So that means he will be the Sambandhi with that book, Puranam. Getting? No. Sukadeva Goswami got attraction towards whom? Got the attraction towards the pastimes of the Ajita. Yes. That means Ajita is the Vishaya actually. Definitely. Because that is only the goal actually. So that means if we describe after getting the attraction towards Ajita, he is describing the Purana, means definitely that Purana should be telling about Ajita only or not? Yes. That means this book is telling about Ajita means, so who is having the Sambandha with that book? Who is having? That's Ajita only, na? So that's why Ajita is the Sambandhi. What is the difficulty? Simple. So he got attraction towards the Ajita. Sukadeva Goswami got the attraction towards the Ajita or not? Then after that, what he did? He describes about him through the Purana, Srimad Bhagavatam. So that means then that Purana, who is a Vishaya? Naturally, Sri Ajita. That means this book is having the Sambandha with whom? Vachya Vachaka Sambandha. Who is the Vachya of that book then? Krishna is the Vachya. Yes, that means who that Vachya Vachaka Sambandha is between whom? That means Pustaki book is the Srimad Bhagavad is the Vachaka. Okay? Krishna is the Vachya. So then, so who is the Sambandhi? Who? Oh, Sambandhi means you are not understanding. He spoke book. Sukha. In that book, who is there? Who is described? Ajita. कहाँ से? And this is a Puranam. And definitely this will be the Vachika. And this is. And these both are having the Vachya Vachaka Sambandha. Yes? Or Vachika Vachya Sambandha. Okay? This is a Sambandha. Sambandha has only two relatives or not? One is Puranam, another is Ajita. So this is Sambandhi. This is one Sambandhi, another Sambandhi is the Ajita. Relata. Relata something. relation vachya sambandha is there, the vachya sambandha is vachya sambandha anything. So and this sambandha is having the two sambandhis, that is Purana and Ajita. So Ajita is who? Sambandhi. So after he is preaching this, he is teaching this book to everyone. That means what? Hearing this book is Abhideya. And this book is definitely is having the past tense of Ajita only. Because past tense of Ajita only, those only attract him from the Brahmananda. From Brahmananda, he was attracted by past tense of Ajita only. And no other thing can attract him. Already because Brahmananda defeated all other things. That means, so he is attracted means because of only and one reason, that is past tense of Ajita. Past tense of Ajita only is the cause for his attraction. That means, so since past tense of Ajita only can bring, that means more happiness than the Brahmananda. So definitely then this book should be, then what he will describe in this book then? Will he describe other than this anything? Because already he rejected that, yes, with the Brahmananda itself. That means definitely this book is having the past tense of Ajita only, yes. So when he got the, that means so more attraction than the Brahmananda by hearing only, na. So that's why what he is doing, he is making others also to hear. So that means the process of hearing. That means what is the process to get? What is the process he is involved in bringing the Brahmananda to the attraction towards the Ajita? What is the main process is involved here? Hearing. So that's why hearing is what? Avideya. Is a process. Avideya. And what he got finally from the Brahmananda to the, that means attraction. Yeah. So that is a prayojana. Yes. Huh? अच्छा, तादृश आसक्ति जनकम, कीदृश आसक्ति जनकम, what kind of आसक्ति जनकम? तादृश means that kind of आसक्ति जनकम, the generator of that kind of attraction. That kind of attraction means which defeats the Brahmananda, and that kind of attraction is because of what? Is the prema sukham, not prema sukham. That prema sukham is generating that. When he heard this past tense of Ajita, then what happened? So he got the some sukham. If he doesn't get the pleasure, will he leave that Brahmananda? He got no pleasure. Yeah. So that's why, so he just by hearing one time itself, so he got the some sukham. And that sukham is cause for the attaching to the Krishna. Because otherwise anything cannot attract him, because everywhere he will be seeing the Brahman, Nirbheda Gnanavan. No differences. He's not seeing any differences between anything. But now this is attracting him. This Ajita Leelas are attracting. Means, so they are not ordinary thing. And that hearing of that Ajita created some pleasure in him. And because of that, that is a prema sukham. And because of that sukham only, he is attached to Krishna. Okay?
So as Bhav
Don't compare with that 9 stages, asakti, and then after that.
No.
Asakti, Bhava and Prema. No.
No, not that. Yes, I'm just thinking to take, as Bhavagraibo said, we can take these four things from Mangalacharan also of Shukdev Goswami, which he gives in second canto, fourth chapter.
Mangalacharan is Vyasa. We
And
want from the heart of the speaker. By deliberating on the heart of the speaker, Suta Goswami is saying like this. Speaker is important.
yeah,
Based upon speaker we are saying, and based upon the compiler also will be saying the next.
yeah. So we can take the Mangalacharan of Sutta Goswami also and Shukdev Goswami. They also give the, when they start.
Many ways actually you can establish the Sambandha Abhideya Prayojana of this book by the Upakrama Upasamhara, by taking the first sloka also you can do, and by seeing the repeated things, Abhyasa, and by seeing the result, and by seeing the various other sages, you will be seeing the Bhakti Sandarbha that. By taking every conversation, we are going to establish Bhakti. That we are going to in the Bhakti Sandarbha. We'll take from the first to last. All the conversations we'll take, and we'll be seeing the intention of the listener and also the intention of the speaker. First we'll start from the Suta and Saunaka, then after that Sukha and the Parikshit, then after that Maitreya and Vidura, then after that. So in between also we'll be seeing the Brahma and the Narada, and like this keep on going. Many speakers and many listeners we are having in the Bhagavatam, and we are just going and look into the heart of everyone and see what is there. Everywhere is Bhakti. It's Bhakti to the Krishna. Shamanand Prabhu, are you ready? Yes. No, that means, so here, yeah. So what is they are the part of the Bhagavatam, and what is their intention actually? What is there in their heart? So what they recommend for this Jivatma? What they are recommending? That is, we are going to see. Any book, if you want to find the essence of the book, there are 6 lingas. Upakrama, Upasamhara. Yesterday I wrote that there are the 6 lingas to determine the essence of that book. Essence of that book is nothing but Anubhav Chatushtaya. Ramcharan Prabhu, ask.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, so here we are saying that Suta Goswami is explaining what is the heart of Sukdev Goswami.
Yes.
So, so is the Srimad Bhagavatam is the book which is or the things which are mentioned by Sukdev Goswami, not the Suta Goswami? Like, is Suta Goswami explained the first canto? So, is that not part of Srimad Bhagavatam, or that is also part of Srimad Bhagavatam?
That is also part of Srimad Bhagavatam.
So, but here, like we are saying, main speaker is Sukdev Goswami, not the Suta Goswami. So, like, so I'm just little. So, Suta Goswami is also the speaker, right? Like, he's also speaks Srimad Bhagavatam. So, is 18,000 shlokas is covered by Sukdev Goswami also? Or just the Suta Goswami also included into that?
Suta Goswami also included. So, Sukadev Goswami spoke everything. That is the magic.
Even the Suta Goswami's verses?
Yes. Because Sukadev Goswami knows that Suta Goswami is going to speak this. Because it's a script. It's not history. That means in the newspapers we'll write this some incident after happening. I already said this point. Everyone having the complete version. So that means Vyasdevi compiled everything with Mangalacharanam. Janmadhyasyato Anvayad. And he taught this to the Sukadev Goswami. Getting Prabhu? Ramchandra Prabhu?
Yeah, so when Sukdev Goswami spoke to Parikshit Maharaj, so he spoke like from second canto or right from the beginning?
Like that we will study in the Bhagavatam. So that Bhagavatam totally said by the Sukadev Goswami to the Parikshit. Understand? Confusing.
Little
Nothing,
confused.
Prabhu, no confusion. See what is happening. So Sukadev Goswami was saying from the meeting the Parikshit Maharaj in the second canto. So first canto ending, Sukha and the so Parikshit they are meeting. But this meeting is the one Leela only. So this whole is compiled as a book. Then Sukadeva Goswami will speak everything. Na? Where all the Leelas are there.
So
Okay.
that is including like the meeting of the sages with the Suta Goswami. Those questions, six questions were also missed.
Exactly, exactly. That means when Sukadeva Goswami will explain to the Parikshit Maharaj about the Bhagavatam, he will be explaining this Suta Goswami. So in this Kali Yuga, so at the starting, he is doing the Satrayaga along with the Saunakad rishis, and they are asking the 6 questions, and like this, and Sukadeva Goswami and Parikshit meeting, and this everything. Because it's like a script actually. So like example, there is a script in that your role also is there. Example, while practicing or while studying that, then you will be studying about your role also. You are understanding, Prabhu?
Yes, I got it. I got it. One another small question can I ask?
Yes.
So we are seeing that here, like Sukhdev Goswami, he like heard the Srimad Bhagavatam and then he get attracted. But
Yes.
he was like already Brahma, like not interested in hearing. Initially, he left the house and he was not interested in hearing. So
Yes.
how he got a chance to hear it, like so that he got attracted?
Because his father sends. So this boy is went into the forest, deep forest, and he's not coming back. Hey Putra, come back. He's saying, but he is not going to hear. So he keep on going. So then what is the logic? So Vasudev applied some logic. So because Vasudev also knows, because he was also, so first he was thinking that Brahman is supreme. So like that he described about the Brahman in the Brahma Sutras. Then he was not happy. Then his Guru Maharaj came, that is Narada, and he taught. So you have to describe the all the Bhagavatam. Then he compiled the Bhagavatam, and that Bhagavatam is with him. And he knows, Sukadev, Vasudev knows, Brahmanandi also can be attracted by the pastimes of the Hari. So that's why he sent his disciples to the Sukadev Goswami, and they were singing the glories of the Lord Krishna. So then Sukadev Goswami got the opportunity to hear this. So he heard little, and then immediately he got attraction, and he wanted to drink more of this katha. So then he started following these disciples of Vasudev, and they slowly brought him to his father. Then father make him to sit, and he explained everything. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu.
Next, तादृशमेव तात्पर्यं कर्ष्यमाण तद् ग्रन्थ प्रतिपाद्य तत्व निर्णय कृते तद् प्रवक्तुरु श्री बादरायण कृते समाधौ अपि संक्षेपतः एव निर्धारयति. The same tatparyam, that means sambandha abhideya prayojana. Sambandhi is the ajitaha, and abhideya is the bhakti, and prayojana is the krishna prema. So the same things, conclusions you will be seeing in the samadhi of the Vasudev. Who is that? He is a tat pravaktru Sri Bhadarayana Krute. So he is the compiler of this book. What he is seeing in his samadhi. After seeing what he compiled this book. A similar purport of Bhagavatam is also specified briefly in its author Vasudev Samadhi, who was performed to determine the Tattva to be propounded in his book he was about to write. So that means before writing the book, Vasudev also he did Samadhi. So he sat in Samadhi with the intention of writing a book. Because his Gurudev said that tat samadhina anusmara. That means, hey, my dear Vasudev, you go into the samadhi and you see the truth, and based upon that, you write the book, Srimad Bhagavatam. Then now we are going to, that means this book before compilation, so the Vasudev is having some state of his samadhi, some experience in this samadhi. That means with that samadhi experience only he wrote this book. That means his samadhi experience is the subject of this book. Okay. So then what is the experience of the Vasudev in the samadhi? That we have to know. That we'll be knowing from the this first canto, 7th chapter, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. भक्ति योगे न मनसे सम्यक प्रणिहिते मले अपश्यत् पुरुषं पूर्णं मायां च तदपाश्रयाम् यया सम्मोहितो जीवा आत्मानं त्रिगुणात्मकं परोऽपि मनुतेनर्थं तत्कृतं च विपद्यते अनर्थोपशमं साक्षात् भक्ति योगमधोक्षजे लोकस्य जानतो व्यासश्चक्रे सात्वत संहितां यस्यां वै श्रूयमाणायां कृष्णे परमपुरुषे भक्तिरुत्पद्यते पुंसः शोकमोहभयापः स संहितां भागवतीं कृत्वानुक्रम्य चात्मजं सुखम् अध्यापयामास निवृत्तिनिरतं मुनिम्. Okay, we are going to discuss about these slokas. Bhakti yogena manasi samyak pranihite male apashyat purusham purnam mayamcha tadapashrayam. That means he went into the samadhi with the bhakti yoga. And so that means in that samadhi, so and his heart, how his heart is amala. His heart is completely purified by the bhakti yoga. And that heart is fully concentrated. And it is not going here and there. So in that heart, what he saw? Apashyat Purusham Purnam. He saw the Purnam Purusham and also Maya, which is Apashrayam. Now we have to identify who is this Purna Purusha. So who is that? That is Brahman, or that is Paramatma, or that is who? So that we have to understand. And also what is this Maya? And what is the connection between this Maya and the Purusha? What is the connection between the Jivatma? So these things we should understand. From this we will conclude. So what is the experience of the Vasudev in his Samadhi? Based upon that experience, only he wrote that book. So that's why that experience only is the essence of that book also. So from this we will can determine the Sambandha Abhideya Prayojana. That we are going to do tomorrow. Thank you very much. Any question? Yes, why not? Yes, exactly. Line by line, same with the same intention, same way. Yeah. Online students? No question. Okay. On करिए. Okay. No questions. All are understanding very well, I think. Oh, Tattva Sandarbha exam. Exam. When will write? So next Monday you'll be having the Bhagavatam exam. So after that Monday, okay. That means 2 Mondays gap is there. I think by that time we'll finish course also. So between before itself, so maybe within 2-3 days. 1.5 hour exam only. Only in the class time you'll be writing exam. So like that, 2 exams we'll be having for the Pramana Kanda. I'll send my message. One is before your Bhakti Vaibhava exam and another is after. So 2 exams for the, because 1.5 hour only, na. I want to test for 3 hours. So that's why I'm splitting the exam into 2 parts. What is standard pattern is 3 hours. So that's now it is split into 1.5. That's why 2 times we'll be having the, yeah. Okay. Okay. No. So in this week only you'll be having the exam. In this week means coming week. Coming week, Monday to Friday, in between. So you'll be having the one exam for 1.5 hour. And online exam also, online students also will be writing exam. And one request is, whatever they are writing, so their screen and their hands, everything should be visible. So they should project So their view such a way, so I am able to see whether they are cheating or not. So that should be like that. So I will be sending the some guidelines for that. So Pramana Khanda will be having the 2 exams, 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour. Okay. Next Prameya Khanda we are going to start and we'll be keep on going on. So on examination date I will be announcing in the, that means after going to room, so I will think. So what is the syllabus? How many Anuchedas? And after that, how much? How many? That means what date? Date and the Anuchedas. I will decide and tell you. Okay. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Questions means assignment questions only, and question bank already assignment questions is the question bank, and I will ask some extra. You have to prepare. 50 marks exam will be for the 50 marks. Almost all assignment questions means I covered everything. So something more will be there, or something, some parts, some little. So 50 marks. So that will be the 5 marks, 10 marks, 7 marks. All are the descriptive only, no objective type. Okay. And there is no big memorization things. Don't worry. So yeah, slokas I don't ask. Only understanding I will check. If anything is needed, then I will say before itself important slokas. So like that, you should be memorizing it before. Before exam itself, I will send the important slokas list also. If I want to ask. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.